All right. Ask me something. Ask me something good.
Let me ask you something juicy.
Juicy.
Wait, you said you liked question 9.
Well, that one should be like maybe one of the last questions.
How long has it been since your last cut?
All right, I have a question for you.
Okay, let's hear it.
What is it like dating with kids? Like, how do you bring that up in conversation?
All right, so for me, I think it's actually really hard to find somebody who is going to be a good fit for me and my kids. Also, like my sons are older, so 17, 14, 11, and then I have a 3-year-old, and the boys are solely mine. So with Stella, she's with her father half the time. So that's usually the only time I really get to do anything fun is the weekends that I don't have her, or like the nights that I don't have her. So it's hard. I mean, most of the time I feel like I have to date older people because the younger guys are like
they
intimidated.
get so scared.
Yeah, they do. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like the older guys are no better than the younger guys. Really? I feel like they're all looking for like the same thing, and I don't know. It just depends. And then if I meet a really nice guy, I'm just not interested in them. Like the ones that like want to spend time with me are the ones that I usually don't want to spend time with, because I'm still into the chase.
So that's something that doesn't change with age.
Not for me, at least. I mean, I think that when I met my ex-husband, I was like, I'm ready to get married. Like I met him, he was like the nice guy. From what I mean, he's still nice and everything, but I think I got married for like the wrong reasons. I think I was like, we all are raised to believe that we have to do certain things in life. So I had my kids when I was young, and everybody's like, you need a nice guy. You gotta stop dating the bad guys. And when I met my ex-husband, I was like, wow, he actually wants to spend time. He wants to do family things. I'm like, for a long time, like we had a really great relationship, but then we had so many differences because I think I was putting on an act to be somebody that I'm not, because everybody was training me to tell me that I had to be somebody that I wasn't. Like I'm fun. I like to have fun. I like to do family things, but I still was who I was. And I don't know, being with him, I just felt like I lost a lot of myself. Okay. And that's nothing against him. I think he's still a good person, but for me, I don't know. I feel like I never really met anyone that could actually mold into what I'm like actually looking for, like what I want, which is adventure. I love adventure. I like passion, spontaneous. Like I don't know. Like, how would you explain? Like, how do you think I am? Like, what do you even think? I feel like it's different. Like when you see it outside. I feel like you
are very spontaneous, and you don't like to take things too seriously.
Yes and no.
Right.
Then
like when it's needed.
Yeah.
Like
because
when
then I get mad when I'm like not getting like. I guess maybe it's me. I mean, I'm probably the problem. This is probably why I'm still single, because I guess I want everything.
I mean,
but then when I get it, I'm like, all right, I'm over it. But I fall in love quick because I'm like a big lover.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I feel like you're very similar to that. Yeah. You're like the younger version of me.
I know, and it's
without
scary.
children, so that's why I'm always like, watch out.
Yeah.
Not that that's a bad thing to have kids, but how would you say the dating world is for you?
Pathetic. I feel like it's pretty pathetic because I don't know. I feel like this generation, like my generation, is so unserious. Like,
why do you think that?
Because I feel like there's no more like, it's like asking for someone to like, I don't know. It's like asking for the world to be like taken out on for dinner.
I feel like that's the same thing though. Like I feel like it's starting to become like
I'm sorry, I don't think that hanging out is a date. That's not a date to me. Like to a certain extent, like getting takeout and like watching a movie like that, but like just like chilling. Yeah. Like that's.
But like, what do you actually want from a guy? This is that younger me coming out too.
Yeah.
I feel like that's.
What do I want from a guy? That's a
And
tough
does it
one.
actually change? Like, I feel like we all have.
Like, I feel like what I want
needs,
is, like, impossible nowadays.
You want, like, the old school type of love. Like, you want someone to open the door for you.
Yes,
like, bring you
exactly.
flowers and stuff.
Right, I want flowers.
I could do without the flowers.
Really?
Yeah, I really just want attention. I think for me, like, for instance, with, like, that guy that I liked, in person, we had great conversation. But then through text message, there was no communication. And I was like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? Then I watched something the other day, and they were like, you know, how weird it is for, like, women to reach out to a guy. Because they said, think about the old days. Like, would you go knock on someone's door if they weren't calling you? And then I thought about it, and I was like, damn, am I, like, psycho? Because, like, I usually am the first one to text. Because I'm like, no, he's not answering me. So, like, I'm going to text him. And then I'll send a text, and I'm like, that was stupid, because now he's not responding. And then when he does respond, I'm like, oh, it's like a little dog. Like, but I feel
I feel like that's also what's, like, changed so much about dating is, like, texting such a big thing now.
Well, that's like social media, texting, like that whole world has gotten, it's like interfering with reality.
And I feel like the odds of people meeting each other, like, organically nowadays, like, not through social media, not through dating apps.
But that's how I like to meet guys. I hate online dating. I download Tinder, and I'll delete it after 3 hours. I'm like, this isn't for me.
It's so stupid.
Then I meet guys organically, and then, like, they seem like they're really nice, and then the next thing you know, they're like, they just, you know what they want, and that's all they want, and I'm sorry, but that's just not what I want right now.
It's like,
I mean, of course, we want it, but we also want to be appreciated at the same time.
Yeah.
But so, like, we need, like, a happy medium.
I know, we want it all. But, like, I feel like that's also tough. Like, you go out to a bar and you meet a guy, like, what are the odds that he's not just looking for a hookup if you're meeting them, like, out drinking?
Well, because if he's not looking for just a hookup, then we don't even talk to them. We don't even associate with them, because it's like, I don't know, like, I feel like women are so hypocritical. We are. We're the problem. We're hypocritical. I mean, I'm first to admit I'm a freaking hypocrite when it comes to that.
So am I, 100%.
And then I'll throw a little tantrum, and then I'm like, I calm down, and then when I get mad, I'll just text somebody else. So then I'm like, who can I text now since so-and-so's not texting me? And then I'm like texting like 4 of them at once, because I'm just like, I just need somebody to give me attention. But then it's always the one that's not giving me attention that I want. But then it's a cycle.
Ladies want what they can't have. Yeah. I feel like it's just the chase. It's the chase that we're attracted to.
I guess, but then at the end of the day, like, I do want a companion. Like, I just want somebody I can text and be like, hey, do you want to get food? Do you want to go?
Like,
do you want to go on vacation? You want to go for a hike? You want to go to the gym? Like, I genuinely, like, do want, like, one person.
Like, not something where you have to, like, plan out a certain date, a certain time, a certain, like,
no,
everything.
Like, I want to be able to,
I want
to be able to FaceTime somebody and be like, hi, let's get food. Do you love me? But then also, I hate sleeping with people in my bed. Like, I love it and I hate it. Like, I know. I need somebody to, like, half and half.
Like, when I'm sleeping, I like to be like,
yeah, because I sprawl out.
Yeah.
But like, that would be a good thing. Like, if I do get married again, I think that we need either 2 separate beds or separate bedrooms. And I'm very serious about that.
Oh my God.
Like, I need my own room. I need my own space. I need my own closets.
Oh my God.
Don't you feel like that? And like, guys are, like, let them have their own space. If they want a man cave, give them a man cave.
Right. That I agree with.
Like, please go to your man cave and leave me alone. Like, sometimes they smell. They're like grumpy. Like,
You don't think sometimes you smell?
I don't smell. No. I used to smell.
Perfect.
How many times a day do I ask you if I smell or not? I'm such a psycho. I'm constantly like, oh my God, do I smell? Do I smell?
Yeah, but you never do. You're right. You got a point.
I know, I'm clean.
You do got a point.
My ex-husband would say different, because he used to be like, gah. But I think we just hated each other so much at one point that we were both like, you're disgusting. Get away from me.
Disgusting.
Like, I don't even want to look at you. Ooh. No.
That's awful.
Yeah. Like, but I feel like everybody gets like that, right?
Sure.
I feel like when we first started dating, I'd have my face in his armpit, and I'd be like, I love the way you smell. You smell so good. And then at the end of our relationship, I was like, you are gross. Leave me alone. I can't.
Well, yeah, like, I feel like when you're not, like, infatuated with someone anymore, everything changes.
But why does that happen? Like, what is it that changes?
But I feel like when you're so like infatuated and so in love with someone, they could do no wrong. Like you love
True,
that.
but
that
what is it
smell
that
of them.
changes that feeling? Is it just reality
I feel like
setting
it's like
in?
a chemical reaction. I don't know.
Is it a chemical reaction, or is it like things
like
like once like you're in the relationship with somebody and you're in the honeymoon stage and the sparks are flying, and then suddenly you're like not just going out on dates, then you're actually talking about bills and you're talking about buying a house and what do you want to, how do you want to raise your kids?
The not so fun stuff.
Yeah, like once reality sets in, and I think that's what people are afraid of. They don't want to lose that spark, so everybody's chasing after the spark because they don't want to be hurt.
And I feel like that's why cheating happens, because sparks dull.
Well, I don't like cheating. I've never been into that. I don't like guys that cheat. I personally never cheated. I'm not like that. I filed for divorce because I didn't want to end up cheating.
Right, that's the thing. Like, I don't understand that whole concept, because just break up.
Yeah.
Like, just break up with me if you
totally
want to, like.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
Like, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
No. Let's read a question.
Yeah. Let's get a good question.
I mean, we got a good flow going, but I do want to hear.
I know,
like,
we're just like having a conversation with each other. Oh, I'm gonna ask you number 10.
All right, let's hear it.
All right.
How's my hair? All right.
Okay. Ready?
I'm ready.
All right. You ready? Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. What advice would you give to someone in their 20s about dating and that you wish you knew when you were my age?
Why don't you answer this question, considering I'm always trying to give you advice and you never want to take it. Ever. I'm like, don't do it.
You always give me advice and I'm like,
And
you do the same thing.
Of course I do. I told you I'm a hypocrite. I already admitted that. But like, you know what? I know how to give the best advice. I just don't know how to take it.
You do give really good advice. And I will say that everything you've given me advice on, you have been right about.
Thank you. I mean, I think everybody that I talk to should say the same thing. Shelby has said this to me before. I was talking about this earlier. She was like, usually when you give me advice or you tell me something's going to happen, I don't want to believe you because I'm stubborn. But then like it ends up happening and you're like,
and you were
damn,
right.
I hate to admit that she's right. But I feel like I've lived so many different lives. Like I've been through literally so many different things.
No, you have.
So when I'm giving advice, I'm doing it out of the goodness of my heart. I don't want to see you.
From your heart.
I don't want to see you get your heart broken like me, or get pregnant and have a baby daddy that's not around. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so, like, my advice would be, I don't know. Let me think about this one for a second.
What's something that you wish you knew?
What I wish I knew, that bad boys never change. They don't. I don't care what anybody says. They don't. They might temporarily change, but then they will always find their way back. Yeah. It's kind of like what they say about the leopards don't change their spots or something like that. What's that saying?
I've never heard of that one.
What do you mean? That's like an old school saying, isn't it? The leopards never change their spots. What's that saying about the leopards?
Does anybody know that saying about
Jason
the
has to know that the leopards don't change their spots, right? Isn't that a saying?
I thought it was zebras.
Do we not have like an adult in this room?
Zebras stripes never.
It's not a zebra. I feel like this is gonna be like the next Jessica Simpson talking about the canned tuna fish thing. It's like the chicken of the sea. It's like the leopard of the ocean.
I really don't know.
I don't know either. So let's just get into
on.
another question before this
Wrap
gets
it up.
weird.
Anyways.
All right, what do you have? Anything else?
Question.
All right, well, where are they? Let me see. Okay.
All of your questions are her questions, by the way.
It's okay. Well, I guess they are.
Ask me something juicy.
Ooh. Well,
let's not get too personal now.
Okay, how about this? I mean, I guess we could both go. How has technology influenced dating dynamics differently between these two age ranges? I guess in my case, I was never your age with all that stuff because like we didn't really get into that until I was in my I guess I was in my early 20s, but it was so new. We had like Plenty of Fish and like Match.com. And some people were even going on Craigslist. I mean, I don't know if that's still a thing. Yeah, like creepy things.
Shut
no,
up.
I'm so serious. I didn't do it, but I know people that
Gabby's
were.
on Craigslist.
Hell no, I'm not going on Craigslist looking for a guy.
$15.
Ew, that's you. That's how you met your new boyfriend.
Yeah.
All right, wait. So like, how do you feel? Like, when you were in high school, how were you meeting guys? Because it wasn't that long ago, right?
No, but like, I didn't like talking to guys in high school.
No?
I thought guys were like, ew.
I've liked guys since I was able to see.
Like,
I literally was in
It was definitely the guys that I
boyfriend.
went to high school with because, oh my God, this is actually a really good question.
All right, let's hear it.
So the boys that went to my high school, they were like, we didn't really have any cute guys. So like I didn't really date in high school.
Which is funny because you went to Bunnell.
Yeah, and you
I
loved
went to St.
Bunnell
Joe's.
boys.
Oh my God, that's like literally, like we wouldn't date boys from our school. We only dated guys from Bunnell.
We always dated guys from St. Joe's.
Which is funny because
it's just like,
I'm going to get canceled for saying this, but none of them really are attractive these days. Like every guy that I thought I was into when I was younger, I'm like, yikes.
They just didn't age
What was
well.
I thinking? But I mean, that happens now. Like I'll like date somebody and then like a couple months go by and I'm like, what was I thinking?
Maybe it's you. They just go downhill after you.
It could be.
But that's true though. All of your,
But where did you meet the guy that you're talking to now?
I used to be like where did I meet him?
Yeah.
Friend of a friend.
Oh,
Like
what
I met
friend?
like
what kind of a friend?
my best friend. Like I met, like I was with her, like we were out, and then
it just happened, like casually?
very casually.
So like how did he pick you up? Like how do you feel like guys are picking you up?
He asked me what I was drinking.
Oh.
And I told him to mind his business, actually.
Oh, that's why he likes you.
I literally told him to mind my business.
Yep.
Or mind his business. And
I told him to mind your business.
and then, I don't know, like, and then we just started talking and it was like, I don't know, it was easy.
Yeah.
So like, we kind of just like hit it off and that was that.
Yeah.
But like in high school, I used to be like crazy. And since I was a cheerleader, we would like at like the football games and the basketball games, like we would see all these cute boys and then I would go on to Max Preps. I would look up the football and basketball rosters.
Oh my God.
And I would find like
and you'd be like, oh, he's playing at
I would
this high school at 4
I would
p.m.
memorize like the numbers of the jerseys because then I would have them and I could see how tall they are, how much they weigh, and I would type their names into social media and I would follow them and that's how I would start talking.
So like, you're a stalker.
Like I would do some weird shit.
I mean, I get it. I feel like
I would
totally
get deep into it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was the boys' soccer manager in high school because I wanted to like go flirt with all the boys on the bus when they went to like the travel games. So, guilty.
No, also like in high school, like Tinder was a big thing. Like everybody would just lie about their age and like would go on Tinder.
My son's
like
doing
I was
that right now.
Yeah, I was probably like 16.
What about Snapchat? Because my son is meeting people on Snapchat these days.
Yeah. I think Snapchat's like the worst thing ever. I don't like how you could put your maps on it.
I don't like that you can send pictures on there.
Yeah, I've gotten in a lot of trouble with that.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't ever have to deal with that.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't know.
Because like every girl in high school, like they would just like take pictures of it and then just send it to everyone. Like I'm pretty sure everyone in my high school has seen my boobs.
I definitely did something really embarrassing when I was in high school. I have to tell this story because so one of my guy friends, he was like, oh, send me a picture of your boobs. And I was like, ha ha ha, yeah, okay.
Oh, I know.
So I literally thought this was the most hysterical thing in the world. I took a picture of myself. I had a pink cowboy hat and I was topless with my jeans and I was like, took the picture, but then I was like, I'm gonna cover my boobs with spiders, like on like Photoshop, and he's gonna think he's getting a picture of my boobs. This is really embarrassing. And he's gonna think he's getting a picture of my boobs, but little did he know that I'm covering them up. So it's really not like a nude. And I sent it to him. I went to school the next day and I had like every single girl in the school looking at me, calling me a slut. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then that kid sent the picture to his friend and then his friend sent it to like all of his friends. And then before you know it, I was a porn star. You know what? Now, if I did that now, I'd probably get paid for it, but I got shamed instead.
Oh my God. This is so off topic, but someone literally like took my photos off my Instagram because I used to be public. And I was like 17 at the time, and I used to be public on Instagram, and someone took my photos and made an OnlyFans with my photos. And they're just some other girl spreading legs with my face as the cover. Like they took like my pictures from
I get it
Instagram,
now. I just, for
used
some
it as
reason,
the
I thought
profile,
that's
and
what
then
you
just
were
had
doing.
some girl like on OnlyFans, and I'm like,
I
first
think
of all,
that's
where's
probably
my cut
happening
of
everywhere.
the money?
Yeah.
Because if you're using my face, it's still up. It's literally still up. I saw it the other day. I looked it up.
Can we like sue them?
We so can.
All right. Well,
because I was 17 in that profile picture.
Oof.
Child pornography.
Yeah, you could probably sue.
I could get some good money.
But do you wonder who it was? Like, was it a stranger or is it somebody that actually
it was
knows you?
It was this really weird like fake account that followed me on Instagram and then like screenshotted all my stuff and then like made a profile.
Okay.
And then I had like so many people report them, so then their Instagram got taken down.
I can't stand it.
It was just like this whole thing.
I don't like that.
We're off topic.
All right,
another question.
Let's do like, what do you want to do? Like one more question? Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you ask us a question.
You do? Yeah.
He did. He sent it. Okay. All right, let me see if anybody even commented on my Instagram thingy. Hold on. Nicole goes, 40s. Like, because we said we only wanted to talk about the 20s and 30s.
Oh.
It's fine. It's
You're
fine.
not quite
Next
there
time.
yet.
Next time. We'll get her in. Whoa, that's a lot of questions. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm just going to like pick a random one. Well, that's actually a good question, but I don't know if we can answer that.
What is it? I'm being blinded, but do my eyes look pretty?
No, you have great eyes, so they do look pretty. So now this is a good question, but I don't think you can answer this one. But I do think it says, have your deal breakers and non-negotiables changed as you've matured from your 20s to your 30s? Absolutely. I used to literally love the bad boys, but like my bad boy, like then they were like, they had to be like really like, like I loved like hood boys that like literally, I didn't choose the fact that they didn't have jobs or they were like losers, but I just like, there was something about them that I was like,
I get you.
love this guy because he's just
you.
like
it's so like
hot and like
like passionate.
It is. It's
and
just
like exciting.
But now I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? That's disgusting. Now my bad boy it still has to be a bad boy, but he has to be like successful.
Yeah.
He has to live on his own. He has to have nice like taste and clean people.
Your bad boy now is just like
clean.
a douchebag.
Yeah, like I like clean douchebags. With like
just like assholes.
I don't like guys with a record. Because you know what that shows me is that
you're an idiot.
They're stupid. Yeah, because like obviously everybody could be bad, but like be smart enough to not get caught. You know?
Like come on.
But like I don't know. I definitely a lot of things have changed on that, but I'm sure that it's changing from as you're getting older and you're seeing like reality.
Especially after my last relationship.
Is it changing or is it not changing?
I feel like I expect a lot more from somebody. Yeah. Like I expect to get taken out. I expect to
I don't know. I have a good one for you. How do you approach intimacy and physical connection in dating as you age?
I feel like I just like
getting bubbly.
I don't even know what I do. I feel like I just get like so like touchy-feely. Like I'm not gonna be like, hey,
do you like are you like into like PDA or no?
To an extent.
Okay.
To an extent.
For me, it depends on how much I like the person.
Okay.
And like for the most part, I just know so many people, so I try to like not date in my town. I like to like leave town so that there's no like people spying on me. Because like the next thing you know, it's like,
and you know a lot of people.
Yeah, they're like, oh,
you gotta get out of the state.
Yeah, I'm struggling.
Let's go to New York.
That's the reason why I don't like the online dating thing. Yeah. I don't want people to know that I'm like out
so
there.
Many people that you know on there.
Yeah. But like, it also depends on how many drinks I've had. You know what I mean? Like, one guy I was on a date with, like, I'm actually supposed to hang out with him later. I'm not really into him, but like, I'm trying to give him a chance.
Hope you're not watching.
I don't even think he has Instagram because he's like a little older. But he was just like, you're not even being flirty. And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, you're getting too close. I think that's how I know that I don't like him.
Yeah, but I feel like I like PDA if I'm like dating the guy. Well, like, but like if we're just like on a date, please let's.
It depends.
Like I don't.
But usually, if you're like really into somebody, like emotionally, that's usually never going to end well. I don't know from my experience, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
When was the last time you were like very passionate about a guy and it actually lasted?
Never.
That's what I'm saying. And that's why people cheat. I feel like that's why guys cheat. Because that spark goes away.
Because I feel like, I don't know with your experience, I feel like when I've always been like, when I really, really, really liked someone and I was really passionate, like that's when they would get like, ooh.
Scared.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I just went through that like recently. Yeah. I was just like, what are we? And it's like, whoa.
But like, I don't understand how like men expect you to just like.
But then they want the girl that doesn't give it up. They don't want to give anything up.
I know, but I don't understand how men just like expect women to never want more.
But then we're the same way though, because then we're like, well, he won't do anything with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Double-edged sword.
We're just.
It's weird. There's got to be some dark psychology about this stuff.
No, there has to be.
I mean, I don't know.
Maybe we need to go see a shrink. We need to go lay on a couch. Get tested.
Thank you so much.
Honestly, I'm down to try anything at this point, but I definitely, I don't even know what I want anymore after this conversation.
After we've really put some thought into it.
My tax lady's calling. Oh, hi, Beth. Just talking about sex on the couch. Not my non-existent boyfriend.
Your dad's calling?
No, my tax lady.
Your tax lady? I'm dead.
Yeah.
I have high waters right now.
So what are you going to do tonight? Are you going to go out there and put yourself out there?
I have work at 8 a.m. I'm staying home.
Since when has that stopped her from going out on a work night?
Tonight.
And then she'll roll.
I actually think I'm seeing that guy. I did have a migraine, Gabby.
Mm-hmm. I'm kidding. It's fine.
If I was just hungover, I would have told you.
It's honesty. Like, that's all I wanted. I literally just want honesty.
No, I would literally
That's a serious thing. Like, in a relationship, honesty.
No. Yeah. For sure. Like, I would have so much respect for you if you just, like, flat out told me. Like I would literally have so much respect for you.
I said, I'm not looking for a random hookup.
Even if it like rips my heart out, if you have the balls to just say it to me, I would have so much respect for you.
Flat out tell me.
Yeah, I would be like, okay. Like, I wouldn't even argue. I would get so mad that I'd be like, fine, don't ever talk to me again.
Instead of being nice. Like,
like,
seriously, Lily, what do you have? You have a question for us?
Lily?
Lily. Ask us a good question before we close out.
Something juicy.
We're talking about relationships and dating. Yeah.
Yeah.
What topics have you guys covered so far?
So many.
So many?
Yeah. Do you have any personal questions?
Come on. You have to have something as a man.
Well, like, yeah, what is it like for guys? Like,
okay,
I feel like
you
guys
can literally ask us anything that you want to know about women dating.
I have it figured out.
Oh, you do?
Have it figured out? Oh, damn.
Now, let me tell you something, because I think that guys think that girls are so naive, when meanwhile we have our side chats going, talking about like the whole situation.
Men, I think women are worse than men.
We're worse than men.
Women are so manipulative.
We're slobs too. Like, we are slobs.
Yeah.
I mean, we're clean slobs. Yeah. We know how to clean up quick.
Yeah.
But like, we know how to.
No, I think women are so much worse than men, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Would you trust a woman more or a man more?
I would trust a man more than a woman.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It depends on the situation.
Yeah.
But 90% of the time, I think I have a lot of guy friends. I grew up like hanging out with mostly guys. Like, I was always like I was like a girly tomboy, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like, I always played sports, always had my hair done, always had my nails done, but I know how to get down and dirty.
Yeah.
And I'm like
sarcastic.
That explains it very
well.
I love dark humor. I don't know. I like shooting the shit with the guys. I like gambling. I like going out there. Like, I don't know. I guess that's the masculine part of me. It's weird. But then I also like to do girly things too sometimes. I hate going to bridal showers and like baby shower. Oh my God.
See, I haven't really been to those yet. Like, that's
God, you're so lucky, because just wait. I can't.
No, not your thing.
Can't.
But I
Not for
feel
me.
like I'm so girly and I'm so like feminine and
Yeah. Like I'd love to put a dress on, don't get me wrong. I
love
love to
getting
dress
dressed
up, but like I'm more into like the long dresses these days than the short
me
dresses.
too.
Like I don't really like showing my legs that often.
Right. Like I've learned getting older not to look so like skimpy but like sexy. Like something
Of
like
course.
fitted
I think
but
like
not
a nice
like
baggy
I don't know.
like not
I-
baggy pants that came out so wrong. Like sexy pants.
Sexy pants?
Gotta get
What
my
are
sexy
sexy pants?
I'll show you. I'll wear them tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
All right, Jason, can you ask us a quick question? I feel like you hang out with us enough to ask us a good question.
Yeah.
Let us dig deep really quick before we... Dating. You've seen us. You've yelled at us before about the guys that we've dated too.
wasn't prepared for this.
Well,
That's
we're
the
putting
best
you on the
time.
spot.
I would say, what is
That bra strap.
what is the most obvious red flag on the first date?
A guy trying to take you home.
Yeah. A guy trying to take you home or...
Well, that's one of them. But then what if you want to go home with him? And then you're like, God, this is a really tough decision because like a guy could do it, but a girl can't because then she looks like a slut.
Yeah. Double standards.
Or what?
Is that what it's
Another
called?
question would be, what questions go through your head on the first date? Like, what questions are you
I
asking
want to
yourself?
know, like, your deepest, darkest secrets.
I feel like people don't get to know each other enough.
On a first date?
No. Like, I don't know. I like to talk. I like to get,
Yeah.
I'm a very spiritual person. I
wanna
like to
hear
dig
about your
deep. I want to know
childhood traumas.
everything. I don't know if I don't want to talk about childhood traumas. Actually,
I'm
I used to be like that though. I think that's a good thing.
No,
'cause
I
feel like
just
used
want to
to
know, like,
wanna
who
know
you
that stuff.
actually are as a person. Like, I don't
Yeah.
want that surface level, like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm a nice guy, take you out on a date.
No,
Like,
I want to know what your goals are. I want to know where you like to
Yeah.
travel to. Like, do you like the sounds of the birds? Because I do. Do you like to go shopping? Because I do.
Like,
What kind of car do you drive?
No, that's like one of the first questions that I ask. I ask if they drive and if they have a job at my age. I'm
you-
like, do you have a car? Do
Have
you
you
have a
owned
job?
a home? Like, see, now I'm older. Do you have
Yeah.
you owned a home?
This is a good one.
What type
What
of
are the
like
questions you ask
Yeah,
on a
like, do you have kids? Are you divorced? Why are you divorced? What made you want to change? What made you want to better yourself? Like, I don't know. Like, I like to ask very like deep questions.
Yeah.
But I feel like nowadays it's like guys don't even give you the time of day to actually like take you out to get to know you unless they really are interested in you. But how are they going to be interested in you if they don't start asking you questions?
Right.
I think like for me, people just assume they're like, oh, she's got kids, she's divorced, she's not for me. Like, how do you know? How do you know I'm not your soulmate?
Right. They just think that you're like
you don't even want to get to know me. Yeah, like I could be your best friend. Like literally.
Right.
Like I
know.
I am a fun person.
No, like so fun.
And I'm understanding. And I also like need my space. And I think a lot of guys need their own space too.
Right.
So like I feel like I'm the unicorn, but nobody would know that because they don't give me the chance to explain that.
Gabby's just...
I'm just perfect. No, I'm kidding. I may not be the most beautiful person in the world, but I'm pretty awesome.
You are very beautiful, though.
No, you're beautiful. Okay. One more? No? Goodbye?
No, we done.
We done? We're going to cut
Anybody
it. We're going
else?
to cut. What are you, a genie?
No, it's...
Oh.
No, you know, like, cut.
But that's what the I Dream of Genie used to do. Right?
They would say, like, yeah, you're
we should
so right.
I think we're